What is up, everybody? Just wanted to let you know this is recorded live, so if you want to come hang out sometime, by all means, come hang out. See ya.
Yes, Mr. Szulski?
There we go.
You do realize that your ancestry doesn't make you popular with the students?
It's hard not to feel it. They don't exactly hide their dislike.
I think I can sympathize. I'm half Russian, but I'm also a thaumaturge.
How do you cope with it?
I try not to think about it, with varying degrees of success.
Can thaumaturges read minds?
Polina agonizes over hurtful accusations. Is it sincere, though?
Indeed.
Yes, well, I'm waiting.
Please excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Looks like we're starting
I
a
hope
lecture.
you enjoy today's lecture, miss.
Увидимся.
Увидимся. Alright, let's start.
Wiktor?
Regarding the lecture,
Can we stop?
Yes.
I think we can begin.
I trust that you have planned everything well.
I'll take care of everything. Have a pleasant lecture.
Try not to make anything worse.
No promises.
I'm certain that this will be an exceptional meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment I know many of you have been anxiously awaiting has finally arrived. Owing to the courtesy of both hosts of today's meeting, we have a unique opportunity to touch the knowledge from the borderline between science and magic. Wiktor Szulski, if you would.
My name is Wiktor Szulski, as the president has already said.
We know.
I will start by warning you that I'm doing this for the first time in my life.
I could have stayed at home today.
Didn't seem very prideful.
I would like to tell you more about the purpose of the items I have prepared for today.
I think we all know what a comb is used for.
I think we should start with what you think thaumaturgy is. Here, we have 3 apparently ordinary items. However, there's more to each of them than you might think. On my father's comb, apart from the dandruff,
Disgusting.
there's also a memory which I can easily read. This particular one concerns father's frustration caused by his developing baldness.
And do we have any influence on what exactly will remain on the item?
Thaumaturges freely communicate intentions this way. Secrets, messages, and so on.
Practical.
Let us not get ahead of the facts. I will cover it more extensively in a moment.
In that case, do you also talk to the dead?
I'm sometimes visited by Stanisław Szulski, for reasons unknown to me. However, that is hardly spiritualism. Rather, it is a testament to my father's stubbornness.
I bet you're afraid of sleeping alone.
Let us move on to the other items. This book was written in 1666. It was published solely to provoke a fear of thaumaturges. In the Middle Ages, people like me were burned at the stake and condemned for heresy.
Judging from the new Governor General, history is about to repeat itself.
The things that Scowan is saying, they're becoming scary.
Fear never helps with anything. If worst comes to worst, you will have to oppose it.
Sure.
Can't you use the power to make someone change their mind? Their way of thinking?
With the help of the salutors, I can bend people to my will. But the effect never lasts long, and not every one of these people has potential. Let us move on.
I would like to remind you that time is... Can we see a practical demonstration?
No.
This mask was made more than 1,000 years ago. My father brought it from Africa in '89. However, you can see that the deity it depicts has many similarities to the Slavic salutor, Veles.
Are you saying that people can see salutors?
As far as I know, ordinary mortals cannot see them.
Then how do you know they exist?
Where do salutors come from?
No one knows. This particular question remains unanswered.
How convenient.
We know that these beings have always been with us, just like the people who are granted the power. We coexist, but we do not know what rules govern this coexistence. That's enough theory. Let's move on to the practical part now.
I'm so
Can
glad
you
I
help
always
me
click
with a small
everything. Achievement
experiment,
good.
Miss?
With pleasure.
You too, miss. I'd like to ask both of you ladies for a coin. A kopieka will do, and I promise to give it back. Excellent. A thaumaturge can gain profound knowledge of a person from any object that belonged to them, however mundane it might be. Let's see.
Russian coin, a symbol of the practitioner's oppression. Even if in this piece of metal a negligible value, I can clearly feel the excitement caused by my choice of Cecilia for my experiment. There are sounds of a service from the nearby Orthodox church coming in through the window. Fingers keep turning a coin as thoughts stray inquiringly. Is thaumaturgy dear to God? My doubts about the intentions of the young miss and her potential feelings have been faced with brutal realities. Cecilia is interested in thaumaturgical knowledge, not thaumaturgists, no matter how handsome and witty they are.
By touch alone, I am now able to uncover the secrets that Miss Polina is hiding from all of us.
This is starting to get interesting.
Let's see.
Varnished kopeck. From the first touch, it's easy to feel Polina's grief rushing over the coin. It's mixed with the fear of whether the kopeck will find its way back to her. She acquired it with difficulty, winning it from card sharps in Morov. Lichtenstein's teachings have found practical application. Polina is not the Okrana mole at the Flying University. She sincerely committed to the Dickstein's activity and to the bridge tournaments she often wins.
The truth can be surprising.
Well, enlighten us already.
Let us focus on you then, Miss Cecilia.
Please go ahead.
Earlier, you were turning this small coin in your hand, listening to an Orthodox church service, and having intense thoughts about God's opinion on thaumaturgy.
That's right. What is your opinion on the subject?
I'm no expert when it comes to God, but if it is true that he created us all in his image, then I suppose I'm in no danger of being struck down by lightning.
Thank you, sir.
It's prudent that I ask if you consent to me sharing your secrets.
I don't have anything to hide.
It's not true that you've nothing to hide, Miss.
You bet.
I don't think you've told anyone present here why you are so motivated to learn at the Flying University. It's because the Flying University is just the start for you. You have very ambitious plans and you dream about going to the Sorbonne, where you intend to pursue a career as a scientist.
That's right.
One more thing. You promised to explain something to us during the practical section. That section is now, right?
What I've just presented to you is the thaumaturge's skill of perception, which means reading that which is hidden. However, in order for perception to be useful, something must first be inscribed in an item.
Right.
And if someone doesn't have the power, but focuses on the message, will they be able to inscribe what they want?
Well, it doesn't hurt to keep trying, right?
Fascinating.
Thank you for this truly enlightening lesson. At the same time, it pains me to say that it's time to end it.
Do you have to end it now?
I have to be mindful of safety, not only of the students, but also of our hosts. Return safely and forget that you are here. Can I have a word with you, Mr. Szulski? Please indulge me. Thank you, and congratulations on an amazing lecture. And about our issue?
Mr. President, but above all, Mr. Szulski, what a wonderful experience. I will never forget it.
I'm glad.
I can't wait for our next meeting. Goodbye.
The nosy
Come
man.
back safe, Czesław.
Just love.
Getting back to my question.
It's not her. I'm sure of it.
That's good. It's a great relief. And you got it from the Kopiejka. What kind of magic is this?
The traces people leave on objects allow me to read their intentions, and even their innermost thoughts. I'm grossly simplifying, of course. This is a topic that deserves its own lecture.
Maybe it does.
Although the joy is spoiled by one fact that I must share with you.
Should I be nervous?
I'm afraid so. Someone in the merry gathering of students has bad intentions. To put it bluntly, someone here wants to betray you.
So it's true then. Do you know who this is?
Not yet, unfortunately. So I advise you to be very careful.
Thank you. I will not endanger you any longer. Until our next meeting, I hope.
Certainly. Have a good night, Samuel. Be careful.
Have a good night, Samuel.
Be serious.
I gotta sneeze so bad, guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, guys. I was sneezing so bad I couldn't stop. Alright, so I don't think there's anything. Wait, no, did I not select this? Thank you. Didn't think so. Let's go meet with the mysterious doctor. Where are we heading to meet with El Doctor? Oh, my allergies acting out real bad right now, guys. I'll unmute here in a minute. Sorry. Trust me, muting is better than you hearing how loud I sneeze. I would peek out the microphone. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome. I'm not used to getting such a welcome from others. Usually, they go charging straight into my head.
That's not very polite in my view. One ought to introduce oneself first. Emir Bernakovich, Fulge. Are you alone?
I've taken care of them.
Good. Thank you for the onion.
Thank you for the fork.
It's impossible to ignore an invitation magically inscribed on an onion. How can I help you?
What is a thauge?
That's what we Tatars call thaumaturges. I'm a healer, a fortune teller, and a doctor. Is something ailing you?
I'm looking for the Black Grimoire. After my father died, it went missing.
What do you need another spell book for?
Well, what good is it to you?
Stanisław mentioned that sometimes you let your pride get the better of you.
Get to the point.
As you wish. Enough beating around the bush.
Oh, creepy salutor. I wish all mine would appear.
In this place, we can talk openly and take all the time we need. But mind that lying may cost you dearly. Who told you I have the Black Grimoire?
I overheard something on a walk by the river.
Don't veil yourself.
The Grimoire. My patience is running short. Suffolk is dead. You're the only one left. Give the Grimoire back. This is the last time I'm asking.
Stanisław used to tell me you were really sick and nearly lost your mind. How did you manage to get through all that?
I didn't ask for diagnosis.
This Thaumaturge of yours, how did he help you?
With a good word and a prayer.
I thought you weren't a believer. Do you trust him?
Nope. Not at all.
It isn't easy to
I just want to
earn my
see what
trust.
this path takes us down.
And
If we
your
can,
Thaumaturge is a thaumaturge too.
if we can stop everything, I'm really curious.
Maybe
if anything
he
happens.
is, maybe he isn't.
Do you know any other thaumaturges from Warsaw?
Yes.
Can we ever truly say we know another person?
That's enough. I don't have the Black Grimoire, and I've never had it. You've got talent, and you know how to use it.
You've basically learned nothing from me.
Your resistance has given me as much knowledge as the truth would have. That comes with experience. I want to rebuild the coterie, with your participation.
Why should I care about this?
Because it offers real influence without the need to come out of the shadows.
Very practical.
I trust that now you're intrigued.
It sounds tempting. I'll think it over.
That's enough for me for the time being. But take my advice. When you leave here, go to the one who healed you. I sense he has many secrets.
Oh, I would agree with that.
We all do, don't we?
Yes, but his secrets might be dangerous and might thwart your plans. Be careful.
But where's the Grimoire? Alright, well, we obtained a point. I think I want to wait until I can max out a section. I mean, we could get this. I just don't know if I care. Yeah, I really want to max out a spot, so I think we're gonna wait. Wonder if we're about to move on to a new chapter. I would imagine so. I really don't know how close this game is to ending, but I mean, we've been playing pretty thoroughly and we're already on like, how many achievements? 29 out of 57? So So not that many, but also you never know how many will pop at the end of a game, right? Like you could just get a ton at the end of the game. Sometimes that does happen with certain games where like you get to the end and it's like, oh, beat it this way, beat it this way, beat it with this. Normally Rasputin is at the house. Why is he over here now? He's at my dad's grave? Seems to be where we're going. What are you doing in here, bud?
What are you doing here?
Vanitas, vanitatum, et omnia vanitas. Your father was a great man.
You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
We're on the boundary of two worlds, amid human ashes. This is a wonderful place to contemplate the future. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother was Russian. And you grew up in France. Who are you, Wiktor?
I'm a thaumaturge.
I also think that it's our nature that defines us, and not the place where our mothers brought us into this world.
And what natures do those others have? The people around you. You've gathered them, us, intentionally.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another stopover on someone's journey. And sometimes our paths lead in the same direction. Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only then can we have a future. I can help him. Do you believe me?
I'd like to believe. I know that you're helping me, and I have a debt towards you, but I also have my doubts.
How can I dispel them?
Why are you visiting the Church of St. Mary Magdalene?
I pray there. But Lazarev showed it to me. He believes in my mission and revealed that the Tsarina sometimes goes there.
Does that have anything to do with Kirill?
Where do you know him from?
I've also been to the church to pray.
No, he doesn't matter here. What worried you?
There are people who don't have entirely flattering opinions about you. They say you might be dangerous.
What people? Do you know them? Everyone has opinions about you, or about other thaumaturges, Jews, women, American Indians, or about Christ himself. What have you heard about me that's starting to frighten you? Have you heard about my wife? Maybe that I abandoned her for orgies and feasts? Or maybe you should just go ahead and ask me directly. Have you heard about my wanton life? I don't judge anyone by who they sleep with, or how often. What else have you heard, and from whom? From the Petersburg Okhrana and its agents? From newspapers written under the strictures of Tsar's censorship? What else?
It feels like you know things I haven't told you.
I can't be sure what you're telling me consciously, and which ones only during our sessions.
It's hard to trust someone who goes into your head without you knowing what he does in there.
That didn't bother you before. You invited me in yourself, remember? You yourself opened your mind to me. I told you I hadn't investigated my power myself. It's a gift. I usually help those who believe. Do you believe now?
That's all.
See, I think I've dispelled all your doubts. Think what we can achieve, Wiktor, if you just come with me. Imagine that the thaumaturgical knowledge of the whole Russian Empire will be at your fingertips. As long as Alexei Romanov is healthy.
It all sounds lovely, but how would we achieve this ambitious goal?
Together, Wiktor. Together. And all in good time. You'll just have to believe we can do it. Do you believe?
I'm with you.
Perfect. Now our journey is really beginning. Just remember, there's no turning back.
You're facing a turning point in history. If you decide to go with Rasputin now, use the opportunity to complete some of the side quests.
Let's not waste time.
Skipping ads. Sorry.
Let's go pray. Ideally at the Orthodox Church of St. Mary Magdalene. Ready?
I'll join you.
We'll meet later.
You know where to look for me. Don't keep me waiting long. A chance like this does not come along very often.
Because we'll lose opportunity to complete some side quests, which means, unfortunately, now comes a time where we've got to run around every area snapping our fingers because, yeah, I don't want to lose the opportunity to complete all these side quests that we've made so much progress on. So now we're going to be running around doing the snapping of fingers in every zone. Everywhere in every zone. And we're going to be clicking on all of these things again just to make sure if we've gotten them or not. So, this is the boring part. If you're watching via video and not live stream, you can skip this part. If you're watching via live stream, then just hang out, chat with me, and we'll chill. Hopefully we actually find what we're looking for. So I swear this is the last inspiration for the tailors that we're looking for. Yeah, we've got to run into every building, every nook and cranny. And just zip around. And I almost guarantee I would have seen whatever it is that I'm looking for if I were right here. But actually, I want to keep tracking this just in case I actually click on the building that he's in to go visit. Unless he's just over in his house, in which case I'll know where it is. Yeah, he's just in his house. Never mind then. I'm assuming the point of no return is meaning for these quests that have the little clock on them. It's my assumption. Shouldn't be anything in here that I need to do. We'll talk to you though. No, I'm good, thank you. I like my hair. And also another thing is we might need to just what sucks is we might need to rest and check things out as well, like, which means we might need to spend like every time that we have in an area. So this is going to be a long process. If I end the stream, I'll do this off stream, but for now we're still streaming, so we might as well do it on stream. Right. Skip dialogue. Talk to Uke.
I wonder. What do you mean, who?
Oh, we've already done that. Wait here.
Let's
go until noon.
So, let's kill some time.
Don't. This is a promise. I don't know if I rest, it'll pop up, or let's do the rest again. Let's wait here till afternoon.
So let's kill.
So we've done noon, afternoon. Nothing new on the map.
Let's
do night.
So
we've done morning, noon, afternoon, and night, I think. Doesn't look like anything's doing the map. We will rest until morning, just in case I somehow missed that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one we started at. All right. Oh. Next area. Oh, so we started at the cemetery. Let's go through these three This is definitely going to be a process.